Let's talk about the pros and cons of living in Palm Bay, Florida. If you're new here, my name is Alexandra and I'm a local realtor down on Florida's Space Coast. I have people calling me every day and I love it. So if you have any questions that need to be answered about moving to Florida's Space Coast, go ahead, give me a call, shoot me a text message, or send me an email. I would love to hear from you. If you want to keep seeing videos about what it's like moving to Florida's Space Coast, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every Friday morning when I post a new video. Pro number 1. Some of the best spots for recreation are located in Palm Bay. The city of Palm Bay has 31 parks, 2 community centers, an aquatic center, a senior center, a wildlife sanctuary and nature center, a skate park, and a dog park. My personal favorite spots are Turkey Creek Sanctuary and Fred Pope Regional Park, which is sometimes also referred to as Palm Bay Regional Park. Turkey Creek is perfect for taking a nice quiet stroll out in nature and for wildlife watching. What I love about Fred Pope Regional Park is there's a little bit of something for everyone. My husband and I used to go together. I would take our dog to the dog park, he would go disc golfing, and eventually we'd meet up and go for a short stroll afterwards. Fred Pope also has playgrounds, picnic benches, and there are recreational sports that you can sign your kids up for. Pro number 2, great housing prices. Home prices in Palm Bay tend to be lower than other parts of the county. The median sold price for homes in Brevard County as a whole is about $368,000. In Palm Bay, the median sold price for homes is approximately $330,000. Pro number 3, Palm Bay is not a tourist hotspot. While there are plenty of fun things to do here, and we do have some northerners that come and spend their winters here, tourists are just not flocking to Palm Bay like they do our beachside areas. Pro number 4, Palm Bay has both rural and suburban areas to live in. Palm Bay is split into 4 quadrants, with the northeastern quadrant having the largest population, and the southwestern quadrant being the most rural. If you're interested in learning more about what each quadrant of Palm Bay has to offer, I'm going to post a link to a video that I discuss all of those things right here. Con number 1, not everything is within walking distance. When we lived beachside, we could walk to Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Publix, the dry cleaner, our dog's vet, and several other places. But that's just not the case here in Palm Bay. Fortunately though, everything you could possibly need is within a quick few minutes drive. Con number 2, the infrastructure in Palm Bay is a work in progress. Palm Bay, Florida, unfortunately, has some very poorly maintained roads. Palm Bay is the largest city in Brevard County, and the city seems to be struggling to keep up with the maintenance. However, officials are doing things to try and remedy this. Con number 3, lack of nightlife. I've actually mentioned this before in my pros and cons video about living in Melbourne, Florida, and the same rings true for Palm Bay. Unfortunately, there's just not a huge nightlife scene here, if that's your thing. We do have several bars, places to go do a little bit of dancing, and listen to some live music. But if you're looking to go do some major clubbing, you'll need to drive up to Orlando for that. It should also be noted that most of the good bars and places for listening to local music are not actually located in Palm Bay. Those are located in other areas throughout the county, for example, in historic downtown Melbourne or up in Cocoa Village. Con number 4, people of Palm Bay love their fireworks. Now, personally, this doesn't bother me, but it sure does agitate some other members of our community. People typically set off fireworks, like anywhere else, on the days leading up to major holidays and the days after major holidays, such as the 4th of July and New Year's. But every once in a while, someone, somewhere, will opt to celebrate a random Tuesday evening after you've put your kids to bed. And I know that can get very frustrating sometimes. However, don't let this scare you. Fireworks aren't a major issue, but I do know that if you go on some of the neighborhood Facebook pages, you will see people complain about them sometimes. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye!